Welcome to my WrestleMania 6 Part 1 ratings, where I'm going to rate the matches from 14 to 8, the worst of WrestleMania 6. It ranges from no stars to just a 1 star. There was also a Honky Tonk Man concert in the middle of this WrestleMania. It was so bad it was good. The Bushwhackers attacked Greg Valentine and Honky Tonk Man following it, or attacked their guitar setup at least. Number 14, the worst match of WrestleMania 6, features Bret the Hitman Hart, but it wasn't much of a match. Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart attacked the Bolsheviks as they were singing the Russian national anthem. Or was it the Soviet national anthem at the time? I can't remember. And then they gave them their finisher, and that was that. It was really not even a match. The Big Boss Man defeated Akeem in another no-star match affair. The best part of the match was listening to Jai Soul Bro in all its glory as Akeem came dancing to the ring. Piper Brown was also awful match. I give it no stars. Jim Dugan versus Dino Bravo was a very basic match, 1 star. Dusty Rhodes teamed with Sapphire to take on the Macho King Randy Savage, as he was known at the time, and Sensational Sherry. The match included interference from Miss Elizabeth. I feel like Savage and Bret were booked in these type of matches to make the main event, not steal any spotlight from the main event. That's, my thinking of this, why they were booking in such god-awful matches. And Dusty Rhodes, great worker. Sensational Sherry, great worker in her own right. Sapphire, no, she was hopeless. Dusty Rhodes and Macho Man would have had a great matchup at WrestleMania, but this match was not good, folks. Earthquake had his job match against Hercules. He was looking very strong in this match. I always liked watching Earthquake wrestle. There was always a legitimacy behind Earthquake. He was a legit sumo wrestler of the past, and according to Bret Hart, he was undefeated as a sumo wrestler. He literally squashed Hercules in this match. 1 star, folks. I can only give a job match 1 star. And the final match I'm going to talk about in this part is Ravishing Rick Rude versus Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Now, there were some great maneuvers in this very quick match. That's why I can't rate it more than 1 star. Ravishing Rick Rude picked up the victory in his last ever WrestleMania appearance. Rick Rude passed away in 1998. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. Deservedly so. He was a fantastic worker. Had one of the greatest feuds with Jake the Snake Roberts. It was ahead of its time. Had a great feud with the Warrior too. He brought out the best in the Warrior. Fantastic talent. So yeah, that's the worst of WrestleMania 6. In part 2, I'll talk about my top 7 matches out of the 14 from WrestleMania 6, the Ultimate Challenge.